A big city is full of strangers. People may live close together but never meet. They may speak different languages. They may have different jobs and customs. So how can they care about the same problems? Robert Ezra Park believed that news could help connect them. This video uses AI-assisted images, narration voice, music, and editing. The historical scenes are educational illustrations. Robert Ezra Park was born in 1864. He did not begin as a professor. He worked as a reporter in several American cities. He walked through busy streets and poor neighborhoods. He spoke with many kinds of people. Reporting taught him to watch society closely. As a reporter, Park learned an important lesson. Many things happen every day, but only some become news. Editors choose which events deserve attention. This means that news does not simply copy the world. It helps people decide what is important. Park studied at the University of Michigan. There, he learned from John Dewey. Park became interested in the connections between news and public opinion. He even helped plan a newspaper that would track changes in what people thought. The project failed, but the question stayed with him. Park later studied in Germany. There, Georg Simmel helped him think about modern cities. Cities bring many strangers together. People live close to one another, but they can still feel far apart. Park began to ask how news creates connections between them. Park also worked with Booker T. Washington at Tuskegee Institute. He learned more about race, education, and life in the American South. This experience made him study what happens when different groups meet. News could create understanding, but it could also carry conflict and unfair ideas. In 1914, Park began teaching at the University of Chicago. He was about 50 years old. Chicago became his great classroom. It had factories, rich neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods, and many immigrant communities. Park asked his students to study real streets and real people. Park called his approach human ecology. He studied how groups used city space. People competed for homes, work, money, and power. But streets and buildings were not the only links between them. News, talk, and information also moved across the city. In a 1940 essay, Park called news a form of knowledge. News is not the same as a history book. It does not explain everything. It tells us what has just happened. It points to events that may need our attention right now. People who read the same news may begin to notice the same problem. They may not agree about the answer, but they can talk, listen, and make judgments. Park believed that this process helps turn separate strangers into members of a public. Park did not mean that all news was true or fair. News can help people understand an event, but it can also leave out facts or make fear grow. Shared attention is powerful. That is why reporters and citizens must ask who chose the story and how it was told. Park's ideas also had limits. He sometimes described city change as if it happened naturally, but racism, unfair laws, money, and political power also shape cities and news. We can learn from Park while asking what his ideas did not fully explain. In Park's time, newspapers helped many people see the same stories. Today, algorithms choose much of what we see online. Two neighbors may receive very different news. Park's question still matters. Can people form one public without shared attention? Robert Ezra Park's ideas grew from his life as a reporter, student, reform worker, and teacher. He showed that news does more than describe society. News gives strangers something to notice and discuss together. In that way, communication helps create a public. Park reminds us to ask simple but important questions. What becomes news? Who chooses it? And how does it shape what people notice together? Thank you for watching Communication Thinkers.